Okay, my friends, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this reverse. I think y'all would like it better than having to look at me the whole doggone time, because that's got to get old in a hurry. Every morning I get up and look at myself in the mirror, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, people have to look at this every day. But this is my little trek that I'm headed down to Scott's. We've had a little issue with our 52-inch Gravely Stealth, and this will be the second or third time that we've thrown the drive belt off of it, and we think we got a pulley out of line. We're not for sure, but we're checking into it. But we messed up the wiring harness a little bit, and so we're going to have this done under warranty. I hope. We've had the mower less than 4 years, so we think that they'll take care of it. We love Kill Equipment and love doing business with them. But it's been a good last couple of days. Today's Tuesday, the 12th, I believe, and the 12th and 13th, if you don't know this, are it's when we're supposed to have the shooting stars or the meteor to come over, I guess, and we'll catch the tail end of it and have a lot of shooting stars. So looks like tonight's going to be a terrible night for it, because they're forecasting rain starting at about 11, and it just goes on, and that's usually the way it happens a lot of times. I love that house right there. And so it may be tomorrow night before we get to actually see anything, and I hope we do. That I love to see shooting stars fly across the sky. You can do it pretty good up at the house, because it's away from a lot of the lights. You know, we can turn the floodlights and stuff off. But things are going well. Good Tuesday. I love Tuesdays. Always loved them when I worked at the post office. Mondays were terrible because you were off the weekend. Now, you picked up that mail from Sunday and Monday, so it was kind of a double day. So Mondays were always really busy, but Tuesdays things seem to settle down, and so I love Tuesdays as a result of working there. Like I said, things are going well. Got to talk to a couple of my friends yesterday on the phone to kind of touch bases with them, and call to encourage them. And I'll tell you what happens, my friends, when you do things like that. You call to encourage them. A lot of times what it does, it encourages you. So that's what they did. Friend there. But I was encouraged by speaking with them. They're good friends, and think very highly of them. We've got a place that buys metal and scraps right there to the left. I don't know if you saw that guy pulling out, but a lot of people coming in and out right there selling stuff. But metal varies, according to the market, I suppose. Gas is $2.72 here at the Chevron. The Chevron's usually a little bit higher than, say, Walmart and a few of the other places around, so it is a little bit high. I've been buying my gas, my fuel, on the further north end, close to where you turn to go to Twin Pines Golf Club, right in that area right there. They've got a new station out there. I forget the name of it, but they have got the non-ethanol fuel. And I'll tell you what I've gone to doing. It's 98 Ford Explorer has got 114,000 miles on it, original one owner miles, and it's got a V6. It's a fairly strong engine for today's time when you got a lot of four cylinders and stuff. But I've been burning the non-ethanol even in it, because it's a lot cleaner fuel. It doesn't have all the additives, and it seems to me like it's doing a little bit better. I don't pull the trailer all the time, for the mower and stuff. Scotty pulls it most of the time with that truck. It's got a V8 in it, but it seems like it's doing better, and I certainly have gone to, I got to slow to 45 right here. Most people don't do that, but I try to do it. I'm trying to burn the non-ethanol in the two-cycle motors because they just don't do well with that ethanol added stuff. So that's where I'm going by a lot of fuel instead of the Chevron. And the non-ethanol fuels, you know, it's higher, no doubt about it. It hadn't got the corn and all the stuff in it there. So I go out there and get it right there. I'm headed over here now to help him load this mower up. We're going to load it up on the trailer and run it over to Kills and let them work on it a little bit. I don't know if you can see it or not, if I can turn that. No, I can't turn it. But I got a trailer and a Gravely sitting on a trailer in front of me right here. Let me turn it back. And boy, that's a big Gravely right there. Beautiful mower. Those are the toughest mowers. I'm still using the 36 Pro Stance at the house. It doesn't do, since it's just 36 inches, it doesn't do real good on hills and uneven ground, which I've got some of that up there at the house. But on level ground, it does fantastic. Plus, I've got the grass catcher on it. I can keep it real good and clean. I can empty that grass catcher, but you know, there's arguments both ways of leaving the grass clippings and then taking them away. I've heard it both ways. I try it both ways. I don't do it the same way all the time. That Gravely is pretty. I just got an interest in mowers. I've had several in my lifetime. One of the first ones I bought was a Murray, 11 horsepower, and believe it or not, I know how much I give for it. I gave $777 for it at Kmart in 1977. Boy, that's a lot of sevens, ain't it? And it didn't last too awful long, simply because my yard is pretty rough and hilly, and that mower wasn't built for that. After that, I went to a Sears thinking I was stepping up, and I think I was stepping back. Now, about that time, Scotty was getting to be a young teenager, and he got to ride that mower some. He's a little bit rough on that mower, so I'm sure that it didn't last long because of him. I think he was popping wheelies, everything else. Now, he does a whole lot better now. Of course, he's 50ish, so you know, he's really settled down a lot and gotten a lot smarter and more wisdom. Okay, he's got the truck. You see the truck's hooked up, trailer's hooked up. He's got it sitting there. If he'll just wait on me just a minute, I'm gonna come help him. But I'm gonna sign off here. We're gonna see what we can get into up here. We love that Gravely right there. It does such a good job. God bless you. I hope you have a great day. I'll let you know more stuff later on. Bye-bye.